Welcome to this quick video where I'm going to show you how to update the firmware on the CDJ2000nxs 2. Having the latest firmware installed on the DEX is an important step to make sure that everything operates smoothly. It's really pretty easy to do. First, navigate to the Pioneer DJ support site and click on the CDJ2000nxs 2 link. From there, you'll have the option to download either the firmware or the driver software. There's an important distinction here because the firmware is what is installed on the player itself. It's like the operating system of the CDJ, and the driver software is what you install on your computer so that they can communicate with each other. What you download from Pioneer is a zipped folder that needs to be extracted first. Once you extract that folder, open it up and you will find a file inside of it named CDJ2000nxs2.upd. It's really important that this file name stays the same. The CDJ won't recognize any other update file unless it has that exact file name. The next step is copying the .upd file to the root directory of a flash drive that is formatted as FAT32. And of course, the root directory means that it's not in a folder, it's just the first tier of files that you see when you open the flash drive. Remember, you can always check to see which firmware is currently installed on the CDJ during the startup process. So as soon as you power it on, after a few seconds, it will display which software version is installed on the deck. As you can see in this one, I have the factory firmware, which is the 1.01. So once we've established that we need to update the firmware, we need to turn the deck back off again and enter update mode. This is going to require you to hold down two buttons while you power on the device. The first button is the USB button, and the second button is the reloop exit button. Your next step is going to be hold down those two buttons and then power on the CDJ. You can confirm you're in update mode by looking at the screen, and if it says connect USB storage device, that means you're in the right mode. Then it's pretty simple from here. You just take the flash drive that we copied the .upd file to and plug it into the CDJ. Over the course of the next minute or so, depending on how big the update file is, the CDJ will install the new software on its own. It's important to remember during these updates, make sure that your CDJ does not power off and you do not remove or bump the flash drive. If you do either of those things, you stand a chance of corrupting the firmware install, and that could lead to a very expensive repair bill. Once the firmware successfully installs, all you have to do is turn off the CDJ and turn it back on. If you found this video helpful, make sure to drop a like or comment down below and subscribe for future videos. Thanks for watching.